Hello, Macsen here. Welcome to the 33rd video of my EU4 Sweden Let's Play. So during the last video, I finally formed a colonial nation, Finland. There is some downsides to this having been created though. My religious unity has dropped a bit. It was about 51-ish. There's quite a few Protestant nations there, or provinces there, so that's why it dropped a bit. So I'm almost finished another colony within that region as well, which they're going to get. And then I'm also starting to focus on the 13 colonies colonial region now. There's something I made a mistake on as well. I actually didn't mean to put that missionary there. I meant to put it in Narva rather than Dorpat, and then put one in Wenden. The reason being is because well, they have lower tax base, so they would have been done quicker. And if I'd have done Estonian and Latvian, I could have got the spread of Protestantism event to work a bit quicker potentially, although I haven't had a province change to Protestant for ages now. There's a small rebellion on over there which I need to deal with, and my diplomatic power is about to go over. I still don't have the full neighbour bonus, so I think I'm going to culturally convert another province. And the province I'm going to do is actually Mecklenburg. The reason for this is mainly, well, it's nationalist, it's Protestant, so I can actually change the culture there. It's good tax base, so it's going to cost me a bit. There's no realistic chance of the Pomeranian culture ever really being accepted unless the nation of Pomerania started to culturally convert a load of their provinces, but I wouldn't put money on that, so I'm going to culture convert this. 125 diplomatic power. This may go up potentially. What's that looking like? Doesn't seem to have increased actually for doing that. Can't see any really there for it. So I'm still suffering from rebellions because of low legitimacy and religious turmoil. There's not an awful lot I can do about that apart from wait. Wars come in. I'm making claims in preparation over here, and there are wars in the Americas which I want to start, but still need to get my legitimacy and this revolt risk to go, to be honest. So these are transporting troops to Delaware, where there's going to be a new colony. Russia just made peace with the Hansa for no loss, pretty much. Claim was fabricated in Potsdam. Now the Casus Belli gets them. Right, these natives are much better than the ones which are up north. But their military tactics are next to nothing still, so shouldn't be a problem. Alright, great. I'm going to explore with these. It's actually I'm going to leave that guy there. It's not finished that colony. Manhattan is a very good place to colonize here. It's got the Hudson Estuary, but it needs quite a bit of troops to protect against natives there, so I could do with getting some more troops over here. Diplomats return from Brandenburg. I'm pretty sure there are no claims I want to do now. Doing one in Altmark, and that's pretty much everything I can do over here. So does England still have a England still has a claim on Orkney, sadly, but relationships a lot better than it has been. Still hostile though. I'll improve relations there. Some of these Native American tribes are allied to others, so I would have to be a bit careful if I attack them. Not sure where they are to, some of those. Right. Right, so it's Siva. Oh, I need to stick my maintenance on. I've forgotten all about this. I probably need to get a leader. What's the the supply limits? 15. Probably should get some more troops over here actually. Right, I'm gonna take my mark off. So how many? 6 more units. Could probably get, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move those over to here. I'll probably move some of those over to the North American continent in a bit as well. Maintenance, how much? 1300 I need. I'll just put the maintenance on full whack now. Could probably afford it. Right. Dip. What's that? Fleets. Right, they've actually put that to there. They're actually converting that, which is great. Put that there actually. Smugglers running rampant. Lose 1 stability and a ton of ducats. I definitely don't want to do that. Or for 10 years lose trade efficiency and tax. So that's a pretty terrible event. But I'm at stability 3, so I want to do whatever I can to not drop that. So I'm going to do this one. That's going to reduce my money quite a bit. Probably. A couple of ducats per month, I think. Or per year. Right, so... Which there. Put those back on patrol. Down to here. Right. Hopefully these will start colonizing, but I'm not sure. Colonial ideas, economic ideas, quality ideas. I'm not I haven't really looked at this before, so probably need to investigate this. I'm not sure when they can start colonizing. Right. Right, so Brabant. No. Right, so there's a combined army there. I've actually got 16 here. Oh, supply is good anyway. Right. Oh, did I move those? Yeah, I did. Right, so that was finished and immediately went over to Finland. Right, so I've got another one I can call, settler I can send. So it's a case of where do I want to send it to. If Finland colonizes on its own, then I don't really need to colonize in this region arguably, but I don't think they are yet, so I still want to stop England from getting colonies over here. And the Gulf of St. Lawrence is pretty much the most important trade node in the Americas, I think, personally. So, at least for the Northern Europeans. Right, so I'm going to colonize here. It's a pretty good one anyway, tax base. And these can move over. After this one's done, I might do that one and then just concentrate on the 13 colonies region. Right. Engage the enemy. Okay, so one in Burgess Shoes. Counted them. I'm going to turn down the Royal Marriage. I'm probably going to get... Actually, I'll take a couple of cogs from here and bring those over to the Americas, I think. So... move there. Okay. A Battle of Acadia. Actually lost a bit of troops there. That can be cancelled. Not accepted. Spread of the Reformation. That's not good. So there's a reformed religion spread in Ostgotland. The reformed religion is only recent to there. There's quite a high chance for that. Tax base is 3 there, so it's not good. Hopefully it doesn't spread to Stockholm, but there is a chance of it. Increased chance now as well. Right. Baden. It's an alliance. Diplomats back from England. Right, I've got a couple of cogs there. I'll take a cannon and a cavalry out. They can attach. These can move over to Delaware. And what else is it, which I've forgotten about? What's the revolt risk like these days? Not too bad, not too good though. This army can move back to Stockholm. Missionaries getting done, they're getting done. Oh, diplomat, that's what I'm forgetting. So I'm going to stick that into Russia. Russia, actually, I should point this out. They now have the personality of being a militarist, which means they're much more likely to attack pretty much everyone they border, including myself. But having said that, we now have a bonus for being the same dynasty, so relations are much better. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to be attacked by Russia, but it's not impossible. Claim fabricated in Altmark. Right, so diplomats coming back. There's tender rebellion going on there in Skane. Sadly, it's not patriots for us. They are Danish though, so I don't think that can happen. Right. Diplomat arrived home from Magdeburg. I'm going to stick that. Wait, two. I wouldn't mind doing France now, actually. Castile is still at war with England, and they're winning that easily. Not sure if any of these are occupied. I don't think they are. Okay, so I'm going to improve relations with France. Haven't improved relations with the members of Coalition for ages either, so let's have a look over here. Hansa I don't particularly want to get out. Magdeburg, yeah, I don't think any of these are gonna leave. Galway might actually, and Friesland, so I'm gonna work on those when the Russian diplomat comes back. Delaware has been colonized. Out of those, I don't want to do any of them. Right, so we've got that event. Viceroys, spread discoveries. Revolt in Farmland. Oh, my army was moving through the region when that happened. Did I leave my maintenance on? Yes, I did. I need to take that off. It's expired. Right, so corrupt viceroys, minus 10% global tariffs or 2 inflation. I'll take the tariffs, definitely. Right. Delaware's done. It looks like there's a nation behind there, so I wouldn't mind finding out who that is. Right. What are these doing? Patrolling. Right. Battle of Farmland was won. These can return to Stockholm, and they are actually. Right, they can stay there. Another revolt. 6 units. I guess I'll keep my maintenance on. It looks like I forgot about a leader there as well. Put him there. Enemy, and one there. Brabant's just converted to Protestantism. That's great. Oh, piece of one, and I'll stick the maintenance down. Right. I'm not sure what my best ever money was. It's probably about 36-ish. But yeah, this till this religious war is over, it's not gonna be improving by much. So diplomat has arrived from Russia. Let's give it a bit of Brazil. So with the diplomat, what did I say I was gonna do? Oh, coalition. So I'm gonna try and get out Galway. Right. Money's still going up though. I'm going to buy an embassy relatively soon, should it? Well, I need 1,000 to buy the embassy, I believe. So I probably need to leave myself with a surplus just in case. Right, so we've reached Delaware. We've reached Stockholm. They can group up. These can make their way back to here. And right, my missionary is almost done. Colonization successful in Acadia. Right. It's Finland. Right, I've changed the culture of Nyland to Swedish. Doesn't look like, well, I'm not expecting Finland to colonize yet, to be honest, but they aren't. Right, so culture. Excellent, some more Swedish culture. That will give me more money, because you get a minus for non-accepted cultures. And there'll be less revolt risk in there for the future. I need to keep an eye on that as well. Swen's the neighbour bonus still isn't maxed out, so I might convert to more cultures in a bit. Right, so conversion of Dopat. Right, so who am I going to convert next? Right, so oh, right, I can't convert. Wow, I can't convert that. Oh, it's because of religious seal. That will go eventually. So the lowest now is very low. Wouldn't mind doing Osel, I think, because they're Estonian, and that would help Revel be converted quicker. If I did Revel first, these two would be converted quicker though, because they're both Estonian. That's Prussian, so that's not going to do anything there. I think I'm going to have to do this one. 47 months. Because they're both Estonian, they'll be converted quicker then. Right, so going to do here. Not the quickest, but I think it's the best. Right, pause. Military access, no. Right, England's made peace with Castile. They've ceded Laborde, and they've released Tyrone and Connaught as a sovereign state. So England's really gotten beaten up recently. What's their military like? Down to 27,000. They've really been beaten up. That's at a point where I'm tempted to go and attack them, frankly. I've got 11,000 troops in Scotland. Let's get this back from France for a bit. Let's, not sure if I have a Casus Belli on him actually. If they embargo me, then I will. They may be embargoing me. Diplomat is back from France. Let's have a look then. So, declare war. No Casus Belli. Good relations. Call willing allies. No, no, and no. I would need some of my allies to join me, to be honest. Only Scotland would. And I've got way too many rebellions at the moment. Right, so I'm going to improve relations with Friesland. Send there. I'm just going to check the time a second. Okay, so when I just paused then, I've just been thinking about how I can spend some of my diplomatic power. I'm actually extremely tempted to take Defender of the Faith. The extra missionary would help convert the nation so much quicker. But the problem is I'd be called into a war against any nation that declared war on a Protestant nation. And there's so much chances for that to happen. I mean, France on Brittany, pretty much everyone on Hungary. I think loads of nations hate them. And there's quite a few German nation wars, which wouldn't be so bad if I got into. I think it's too risky to do it though. Actually, Russia are allied to Hungary. I hadn't realised that. You know what? I think I'm going to take Defender of the Faith. So, what I'm going to do, because this basically adds 5% to your tech cost, you lose this when your ruler dies or you refuse to join a war. So what I'm going to do first, if this is going to be raised by 5%, I may as well take it now rather than wait for the neighbour bonus. I could also increase this tech as well. How much would that cost me? 600. Do I have any rebellions going on? No. Admin tech would also be raised by 5%, and I wouldn't mind taking that. Have I got enough for that? 520. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take all three of these technologies, since they're going to raise by 5% anyway, and then take the Defender of the Faith and actually use the extra missionary to get converted quicker and get rid of this religious turmoil. So the Scythe, that will give me extra production efficiency. Right, this one, trade range, trade depot, dry dock. I was going to convert another somewhere else culturally, probably Kurland, but that's going to have to wait. A matchlock musket, so barracks, various other things. It's 597. So if I need harsh treatment, they're going to have to wait for a while, I think. Did that? I don't think it gave me a new unit actually then. Right, so let's get Defender of the Faith. Right. So now tech costs have gone up. So I can do another missionary. So what's this doing? Revel. I'm going to do Ozil next because that's... no, I'm not. Already doing an Estonian one. I think I might do this province here because Riga doesn't have a province next to it that's Protestant. Right. So, San Missionary, or I could just do Riga, but that's going to take ages. This is only 32 months, so... right, do that one. And what else? No rebellions going on. Any missions? Not really. So I'm hoping that none of the Catholic nations declare war on Protestant nations for a while at least now. Money-wise, right, that's going to have to do. Not forgetting anything now, am I? Don't think so. Oh, I'll tell you what I do want to do. Probably want to create a military barracks here. So how much is that going to cost? 101. 10 military power. Really expensive. I'm not sure I can afford it at the moment, but this will reduce maintenance of my troops a bit. And some of my troops are from these two provinces as well, so I'm going to have to do those in a bit probably. Right, so Bavaria just converted back from Protestantism to Catholicism. That's not good. Right, cogs have come back. But it's fine, I think. I've got a diplomat coming back from somewhere. Right, so Galray. So what's the relation? 14. Friesland. It's okay. Russia's pretty much maxed out. But Lithuania, not going to do anything with that. Let's stick it improve relations with Poland for a tiny bit. So, gotta pray that I don't get into a war because of that Defender of the Faith now. Right, so what do we find then? Here. That's a really good province as well, actually. So I might be doing that one next. There's a province there which I haven't discovered yet. England revoked something or other. Religious seal expired in Finn. last. And so these were from the spread of Protestant events from ages ago. Diplomat arrived back from Poland. Improved relations with Pomerania. It doesn't look as if Pomerania is going to convert to Protestantism, so may go to Reform though potentially. Religious seal in Kurland's gone. Diplomat has arrived back from Pomerania. Send that to France. Okay. Saxony entered a military alliance. It's Frisia. What's that ship? Oh, I got an explorer in an event, didn't I? And that was a carrack from it, which I'd completely forgotten all about. Okay. I could send that over to this fleet over here, actually. Right, so where's that going to? That's going to that province. So I'll move that over there. Right. And looks like Finland are making some troops now, which is great. England entered a military alliance with Brittany. They're both Protestant, so it makes sense. Ireland is under revolt. Supply limit there is where are you? Here, 32. So I'll probably get most of my army down there. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes down. I'll put my maintenance on for a tiny bit. We are a bit under strength as well. Political crisis doesn't sound good. Lose stability or legitimacy. I think I'm going to have to lose stability here. 25 legitimacy. It takes so long to recover. How old is my monarch? Yeah, I'm going to have to take the loss of stability. Right, not good. Diplomat arrived back from Friesland. Can I get these out? I think I might be able to now, actually. Get them out of coalition. Let's send a gift. Can't really afford it, but only 11. 50. Not sure I'm willing to do that, actually. Right, so anyone else can get out of the coalition? 15. Lüneburg may want to get out if I can. Try and improve relations with them. Okay, so send that. They're the influence rebels there. I'm not sure what rebels they have. Could be religious rebels in quite a few places now, so it may be worth sponsoring those. Engaged Harland, my morale hadn't come up enough, really. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked from there as well. I've got a crossing town. Fur in Delaware. Wipe this out. Move back to there. I'll stick my maintenance off. Okay. Put timer up. Luxembourg just converted. New exploits of Massachusetts. It's a pretty good one to colonize as well. They're all quite rich up here. Right, so I think I've pretty much explored as much as I want to there. Take this off and put those there. To be honest, the Americas weren't considered to be all that worth colonizing. I think during this period, the Caribbean was where all these European nations were after it because of crops like sugar, I think. So religious zeal is gone. It's Smarland. So I'm surprised that the tax base is as high as it is. Lumberg accepted Peace of Bohemia. Barracks in Stockholm completes. There's a rebellion in Agder. I'll gonna have to improve my army maintenance again. It's quite hard for me to get around next. There's supply issues. So 30. Probably split them in half. Move these two there. They can move to there. Right. Push there. Okay. Right, reached farmland. Group those up. No attrition, luckily. 19, 17. Right. And kin's there. To be honest, I probably don't want the kin to die at the moment. I did before, but to get my legitimacy back up. But if he dies now, I'd lose the Defender of the Faith bonus. I think it's arguably only a matter of time before a Catholic nation attacks a Protestant nation. So hopefully it's not a massive war that it gets me involved in. Right. I think even if the Ottomans declared war on, say, Hungary, that might call me in as well. Let's just see, expired. Acadia Native Uprising. Yeah, I've learned a heck of a lot for how to handle conversion in the future. I think mass or big nations like my own may not be such a good idea to convert, but if you do, then you've got to do it really early, within the first 6 years, I think, because I'm not getting any spread Protestant events at the moment. So you probably have to really prepare for the Reformation and keep an eye on a Reform desire, I think. Right, they can move back there, they can move there, and I'll put the maintenance back down. So, yeah, you need 10 of military points for the harsh treatment. You need a 10 of admin points for the increase, getting your stability back up. And diplomatic points, probably not actually. Not like in. Don't think you need it for that. Converting religion, unless I'm forgetting something. Magdeburg just declared war on Anhalt. Brandenburg just declared war on Anhalt. I don't think that's a religious war, is it? No. Lithuania. Okay. That could call me into a war here. I think Bohemia is Protestant. I may have to actually turn this one down. I'm not sure I want to be at war with my ally. So what's the war? Bohemia, Anhalt. They're Protestant. Doesn't seem to be calling me in yet. Timer up. So maybe I got lucky. Fur. Acadia. I think I'll wait until January and then we'll call this an end of the video, or February. Put timer up. It's expired. Right, Mamluks annexed Najd. Right, so it doesn't look like I'm going to end up in a war by there then. So I'm going to call that an end of the video. So thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time.